Congratulations, you've reached the 7th video of this video series. In this last video, I'm going to show you how to set up a one-time offer using a script. Now, there are many hundreds of scripts out there that deal with one-time offers. There are free scripts and there are scripts that you need to pay for. They normally range from anywhere from $17 to $20 to $30, so it's not too expensive at all. One thing I want to note is that if you are using a script that's free, you may not get the support you need. If you're using a script that you paid for, generally the coder can help you if you have any problems. Now, if you follow this video step by step, you shouldn't have any problems with it. The script that I'll be using is called Simple One-Time Offer Script, and it's created by a coder named Michael Komarov. Right now, I want to go to Google and do a search on one-time offer script. If you do a search on that keyword, you're going to find a lot of scripts that cater to the one-time offer need. Now, I've tried this script here, and it's actually given me an error. It might work for you, who knows. But some scripts use PHP and MySQL, so they can be more complicated to install. The script that I'm going to be using is the script up here. And it happens that Michael Komarov's script is all the way at the top. So if it's not at the top, you might want to do a search for Simple One-Time Offer Script plus Michael Komarov. I've heard a lot of great things about this coder from friends of mine, and the great thing is that this script is very simple. It only requires you to have two steps. Step A, which is copying the code and pasting it to your text file that you created, and B, copying this code and pasting it in that file as well. Now, I'm going to do this step by step because I noticed that when I was installing the script or creating the file, I ran into a few issues. So pay attention to the video. It's not too hard. The one thing about this script I do want to mention is that it uses a cookie method. What that means is when you view the page and it loads, it's going to detect your computer. The script is going to tell the computer, hey, this guy's already viewed this page once. So it might work the first time. But remember, as a one-time offer script, if you try to reload that script, it's going to detect that your computer already saw the script, so you might see a blank screen. So that's normal. Now that I've mentioned that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm at my pages location in my file manager, and I'll be creating a new file. Now, if I go back to what we talked about in video 6 here, remember the front page links to the order button, and the order button then returns the one-time offer sales page. However, in this case, since we're using a script, we want to create a default blank HTML page. In this case, I've named it main thx.html. It doesn't need to be something that other people need to remember. It only needs to be something that you remember. Now, that page is going to eventually go to the one-time offer page. This is going to hold the script, and it's going to tell the computer that, oh, you visit this page once, or you've never visited this page before. If you've never visited that page before, then it's going to show you the page. Now, with that said, I'm going to create a file here. So right click, click on new, click on text document, and then I'm going to highlight this whole thing and copy that file name here, click on enter, and that's it. Now, here's what I've noticed. If you're going to edit this file, try to edit it with something like TextPad or Notepad. Don't edit this file with NVU. I've noticed that NVU somehow causes issues when it copies some of the code over. So right click, open with, Notepad. If you've got Windows, doesn't matter what version of Windows you have, you're going to have Notepad. And you're also going to find it in your accessories. If you go to Start, Accessories, Program Files, up there you'll find the Notepad. Now, right now you'll notice that there's a blank file. Now, what you need to do is go back to the script and basically left click on this area. And then right click, click on copy, or press Control C, whatever. What it says here is that it says select all the code in the box below and copy it above the head tag. So to do that, the first thing you need to do is go back here, right? Type in head, less than, head, greater than, and then do the same thing here, except for the last one, put a dash. So you can copy this as you're looking at it. And then copy that code over, and of course save it. And below that, you basically want to copy this information here right below that code. So copy that here and then end it with a body tag. So it's body, and just like the head, put a slash, and that's it. Now, the one thing to note is that when I copy this code over, it kind of messes up when I copy it to Notepad. So to go through just specifically the stuff here, go through it, and before the word if, delete that and replace it with a quotation, double quotes. So right here you see a single quote, but it's still messed up. So you need to make a single quote, and then delete this, make it a single quote again, delete that, and double quote. Once you're done with that, click File, click Save, and you're good. Otherwise, I've noticed even Notepad, I've tried NVU, I've tried Notepad, and they all mess up. So just make sure that you copy it and then fix those double quotes and single quotes. Once you're done with that, the second thing you want to do is basically customize this line here. Now, what this line does is it basically opens this file here. Now, we don't have an offer1.html. So basically, you're going to have to replace that with your OTO sales page, which is this. So I'm going to highlight that file name, and I'm going to paste it here. And you'll notice that it says offer11 here. I'll just want to replace the stuff before the .html over here. And once you're done with that, click File, Save, and you can close it out. If it's all successful and I open this up, then I'm going to see the OTO sales page. And great. So it successfully works. As you can see here, it actually opens up in a pop-up window. And that's my one-time offer, special offer for $97. Now, watch carefully. If I close this and I reopen that, if it's successful, it should not show me that one-time offer page again. So it is successful. For testing's sake, you're only going to see it once. I've noticed that the best thing to do is test it with Internet Explorer. So when you open it up, right-click Open with Internet Explorer. And that works. So just remember, when you test it the second time, most likely it's not going to show up just because it's a one-time offer. You're only going to see it once and never again. And usually it'll work if you delete all your cookies or you try it on another computer. That should work as well. So once you're done with that, of course, upload your files. And you can use FTP or cPanelX to upload it using File Manager of cPanelX if you want to upload it that way as well. And that's it. And Good luck with your one-time offer.